Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Mem Faridatu Nikmah MPD and the unforgettable all my friends in A class. My name is Iqbal Zamzami and my friend is Wildan Rosyadi. We are going to present about Utsmani Dynasty. We have 4 points. The first and the second points will be presented by me. Here we go. Turkey Utsmani. Modern Turkey is a country located on 2 continents with extensive area around 97%. The territory is located on the continent Asia, and the rest, about 3%, is located on the European continent. The geographical position, that strategic position, makes Turkey a bridge between East and West. The Turks are thought to have come from Iranian tribes in Central Asia. Islam. During the Ottoman Empire's caliphate, it was applied as a governing religion. The relationship between humans as creatures and the creator, and also a system social life that underlies the life of society and the state. And according to Harun Nassim, politically and the predecessor of Islamic civilization is divided into 3 periods. The first, the classical period, which is the era of pioneering and advancement. Science developed in various fields. Meanwhile, in the second phase of the classical period, it is a phase of disintegration where the integrity of Muslims in the political field begins to break and the caliphate's power decreased so that Baghdad could be seized and destroyed. However, in Egypt at almost the same time also stood the Mamluk dynasty and the Ottoman Turkish dynasty in Turkey. The second period. This Middle Age in Europe is often referred to as the Middle Ages. Islamic decline. Arab countries in the Middle Age experienced very rapid progress around the 17th century. But Indian title gradually experienced a decline in culture and power. And last is the third period. The third stage is the modern period. This period started in 1800 up to now. The 18th century occupies a position separately. He is seen as the beginning of civilization that came to be known with modern times. Under the domination of Western culture, this period is marked by various rapid progress in the field of science and technology, which is considered capable of change fundamental things in human life. From the periods mentioned before, the Ottoman Empire has experienced the journey of 2 periods, namely the medieval period and the modern period. Territory also very broad, which includes the Balkans, Turkey, the Arab Middle East, Egypt, and Africa North. While its influence reaches Central Asia, Asia Minor, Eastern Europe, Red Asia, or what we call it, Middle East Arabia, and Sahara, as well known as North Africa. The Ottoman Empire had given a very large contribution to the development of civilization, both in Arab, Asian, African, and European countries. Next to the second point, that is Pre-Islamic Turkey. The Turks came from a family of Ural-Altai peoples, as well known family of yellow skin. They live in the foothills of the Altai Mountains. The pattern of life of this nation is nomadic and still has a primitive culture. Their system of power is based on customary rules. Support their lives are cattle herders and loathing of weaker tribes. This model of life has fostered pride in boy. In terms of belief, the Celtic people adhere to the Semitic belief, namely worship the elements of nature through totems and spirits. In the political arena, this nation has been able to build a great empire named Attila in the 5th century, a day which is located in the middle of mainland Europe after they migrated from the Celtic mountains in the 3rd century BC. Geographical conditions inhabited by the Turks at that time generally demanded a sedentary lifestyle. This situation gave rise to tribal life forms. So, that's all the first and the second point of us. And the next, I give time and place for Mr. Wildan. Time and place are yours to present the third and the fourth points.
3. Emergence of Ottoman Empire. The leader of the Kayi tribe invited his tribe members to avoid the invasion of the Mongols who attacked the Islamic world, which was under the rule of the Khwarizm dynasty. After the Mongol invasion subsided, they planned to move to Fake. They finally split into two groups, who first wanted to return to their original area, and the second went to Asia Minor. The second group of about 400 families and members was led by Artogol Ibnu Sulaiman. They devoted themselves to Sultan Alauddin II of the Seljuk Rome dynasty. When the Seljuk dynasty of Rome fought against the Byzantines, Artogol helped it to victory. The Sultan gave a gift of territory bordering Byzantium. Artogol built up divisional territory and attempted to expand his territory by capturing parts of Byzantine territory. This is where Utsmani was born, which is estimated to be in 1268. The name Utsmani was taken as the name for the Ottoman Empire. Utsmani was appointed as successor as leader of the Turkish tribes with the approval of the Seljuk Sultan. Then stood the Ottoman Empire led by Utsmani with the little Padishah Utsmani, or better known as Utsmani I. This dynasty ruled for approximately 7 centuries, about 625 years. And the last, number 4, territorial expansion and advancement of civilization. The expansion of the Ottoman Empire, such as the Roman Empire and the Abbasid Caliphate in general, emphasized the military aspect and developed dynastic principle in its organization. To that end, Orkhan formed a formidable army known as the Jaishnari or Inqishariah. The most important city conquered was Constantinople in 1463, which was the capital of the Byzantine Empire, which later turned into Istanbul after a siege lasted for 53 days. There are at least 5 main factors that lead to the success of Ottoman dynasty, especially in territorial expansion, namely 1. The ability of the Turkish people in war strategy and aspiration to get ghanimah. 2. The lifestyle of the Turks is simple and always forward-thinking. 3. The spirit of jihad and wanting to develop Islam. 4. The strategic location of Istanbul between the continent of Europe and Asia, apart from being the center of world civilization. And 5. The condition of the surrounding kingdom was already fragile, making it easier for the Ottoman Turks to conquer it. The vast territory of the Ottoman Empire can be seen from its heyday covering mainland Europe and Austria, such as Egypt and North Africa to Algeria and Asia to Persia. Even though the Ottoman Empire ruled for quite a long time, it didn't mean the civilization was developing rapidly as it was during the Abbasid dynasty. This is because the expansion policy was not followed by the development of the conquered area. In addition, the Sultan who came to power after the conquest of Constantinople, especially after the reign of Solomon I, began to show weakness. 1. Military field. The Ottoman dynasty at its inception had formed a military unit called the Janissary and developed a number of corps or branches. 2. Government sector. The form of the Ottoman Empire followed a feudal system, where the Sultan was the highest ruler in the fields of religion, government, politics, and even the economy. 3. Religion and culture. Ottoman Turkey is a blend of various cultures, namely Arabic, Byzantine, and Persian. 4. Economic sector. The establishment of fair and tidy governance. In addition, the Sultan developed the economic sector by promoting trade between them. And the last, education sector. Primary and secondary school was founded in 1861. The college in 1869, with teachers brought in from Iran and Egypt. Also founded the Faculty of Medicine and Law. Thank you for your attention, guys. If you have any question, let's discuss together. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.